बात कहनी है, and इसमें मैं ये भी कहना चाहता हूँ कि one of the most brilliant handles I've ever come across, and you would know this, is True Indology. There is no doubt about it. But many people, in fact, few people asked me that, yes, I follow him, he follows me. But I don't retweet his tweets very often. And someone said, so why don't you do it if you're a fan of him? Yes, I am a fan of him. Because every time I do this, he reminds me of what tragedy has struck this country over the last 6 years, that we haven't reformed our education system. उसका एक जब वो पर्दाफाश करता है, मुझे उन पे गुस्सा नहीं आता जिनका पर्दाफाश हुआ है, मुझे अब इस सरकार पे गुस्सा आता है और ये मिनिस्टर्स पे आता है जो कि कहते हैं we are proud that we haven't changed even a comma in our textbooks. So Ishkaran, what you're talking about is this change that comes only through generation, through reading. Now, left to me, what you're talking of, how do you change the perceptions of people? Now, how do you change a person? For example, सीताराम येचुरी, उसने पूरी दुनिया देख ली यार 40 साल में कि पूरा कम्युनिज्म हर जगह तहस नहस हो गया, डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया, यूएसएसआर चला गया, चाइना इज नॉट कम्युनिस्ट एनीमोर इन दैट सेंस, वेनेजुएला, लेकिन फिर भी वो कम्युनिस्ट है. So you can't change people like Sitaram Yechuri, but you can change people if they are veering towards wanting to become people like Sitaram Yechuri. You give them an option. I'm not saying कि बनना ही नहीं है, बनो यार, जो मन में करना आपके करो. But if you give them an option, if you give them this book called The Black Book of Communism, or so many other books that factually, academically destroy this whole facade of communism and talk of how this single cult has killed 100 million people around the world, and you still worship it, you still wear Che t-shirts and you put Che posters, even though you know the guy was a mass murderer, he executed, he had camps, he was against homosexuals, and so on and so forth. जब ये knowledge ही नहीं मिलेगी, तो लोग कैसे सोचेंगे कि भाई ये चीज गलत है, ये चीज सही है? तो इसीलिए मैं टू इंडोलॉजी की ट्वीट नहीं करता, बिकॉज आई डोंट वांट हिम टू बी ऑन माय टाइमलाइन. इट्स नॉट दैट आई हेट हिम, आई लाइक हिम, बट इट रिमाइंड्स मी ऑफ दिस what this sad government has not done in the last 6 years, and in fact is proud of not having changed anything.